Ethiopian government has issued a statement about Fano, about the Amhara region. The statement, if read carefully, uh, discloses the real intentions of this government. I see it as a big statement, by the way, a big development. Secondly, Abune Petros, the former Secretary General of the Ethiopian Orthodox Holy Synod, has released a message about Ethiopia, about Ethiopians. The message was released on Anchor Media of Messenger. You can perhaps make a guess about the contents of this message. What is Abune Petros saying? Let's have a look at this story first, then big announcement by the government about Fano. Abune Petros, we know, is not an Ethiopian national. He has foreign passport, US based he is, but in the past he was working as the Secretary General of the Ethiopian Holy Synod. Once he went to the US, and when he tried to return, he was not allowed to return. He was deported from Addis Ababa airport to US. But after some engagement between the church and the government, Abune Petros was recently allowed to visit Ethiopia when the church synod met to elect the new secretary of the synod in place of Abune Petros. Both Abune Petros and Abune Abraham, they have been replaced. They have completed their terms. So Abune Petros recently visited Ethiopia, then he returned to the US. Now he has released this message from the US. He's based there. Message released on Anchor Media of Messenger, which is definitely anti-Ethiopian government pro-Fano. Abune Petros says a system wrapped by evil spirit is killing people in Ethiopia, killing everyone. It is pitting Amharas against Tigrayans, Tigrayans against Amharas, Oromos against Amharas, Amharas against Oromos. This system is killing people. That is why people should unite. They should not allow themselves to be used as tools. Church cannot stay silent about people. People are dying. Obviously, Abune Petros was talking about the Ethiopian ruling party, the government. Evil spirit, I think, is the term used by him for the government. Ethiopian Prime Minister's government. So he's calling, indirectly, he's calling for the removal of this government. He's asking Orthodox Church followers especially that they should know that this government is working against the church, against Ethiopian people, against all ethnicities. It's a huge statement, I believe. The church is basically declaring war on the Prosperity Party, on Ethiopian PM. It could have a significant impact on ruling party's position if election is held in a transparent manner. Orthodox Church followers obviously will listen to their leaders, their elders. Though Abune Petros is based abroad, but obviously is following in Ethiopia. And if close to election, other church leaders also start criticizing the government, it means it will be a message for Orthodox followers not to vote for the Ethiopian Prime Minister. The church elders in Ethiopia, they have not called for overthrowing of Ethiopian PM's government. But I see Abune Petros' message as his personal opinion, and it's a call for the removal of Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy, ruling Prosperity Party. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopian Communication Ministry issued a statement, big statement, 2 hours ago. The statement has been released after today's rallies in the Amhara region today. Huge rallies were taken out by the people of the Amhara region. Amhara Prosperity Party has been organizing people for these rallies in Wallo, Gujjam, Gondar, everywhere in Shoa. People took to the streets and they protested. They demanded peace. They called for peace. They demanded an end to armed conflict in the Amhara region. Since the rallies were orchestrated by the government, Fano fighters, by the way, tried to stop the rallies, but they could not. They intimidated people, threatened people, but Prosperity Party's work ensured people's participation. We heard about an incident in Gondar where foreign fighters tried to enter the city to disrupt today's rally, but rallies were taken out in Gondar as well, Gondar city. The government has issued a statement which seems to be an indication of a major, not the first one, a major military operation against Fano. Today's statement indicates that no talks now are likely between Fano and the government. Government is going to use more force against Fano. The government's communication ministry says that people of the Amhara region, they have given a verdict today. They are fed up with the extremist group which calls itself Fano. This group has the backing of foreigners, foreign entities which are working against Ethiopia. So this group is playing in the hands of traitors and foreign agents. People are suffering because development works have been disrupted. Educational activities have been disrupted. People are saying enough is enough. That is why today they took to the streets and they asked the government to enforce the writ of the state and to put an end to the activities of this extremist group. What does the government mean? Well, the government is clearly saying that people has given a mandate through today's rallies to the government to crush foreign fighters. Government, though no, I'm not aware of any slogans chanted against Fano in today's rallies. I'm not aware of any placards, banners shown in the rallies with name of Fano. But government is using these rallies as anti-Fano rallies. Government wants to show these rallies as if they're anti-Fano rallies. And on the basis of these rallies, government intends to intensify its military operation in the Amhara region. I reported in recent videos about deployment, mobilization, entry of new ENDF divisions in the Amhara region. Before the start of rainy season, before the start of winter, Ethiopian government wants to strike a decisive blow to Fano fighters. That is why rallies have been taken out, and now you'll see intensity in fighting in the Amhara region. You'll see deployment of Air Force 2, you'll see more drone strikes. You'll see targeted operations against Fano commanders. Are Fano groups ready, or are they fighting internally? Because AFNF and AFP are still involved in bitter power struggle in Shoa. Abune led Gujjam Fano and other Fano commanders of AFNF are involved in an internal power struggle in AFNF, Amhara Fano National Force. The Fano is fighting, it's battling with internal differences, while ENDF is gearing up, whether it has started another major military operation to crush Fano groups. Thanks for watching.